Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and it's somewhere in October 22nd, 2017. And I just got up this morning and going to talk to you a little bit, make a video that I've been trying to make for 2 days. And I did not get it made, so we're going to give this another shot. So, in the trailer videos where I was redecking this trailer, I talked about I was up to something, it's going to be taking you along, showing you some footage and talking to you about what I'm doing. And I desperately tried to. I posted a video yesterday, a brief video, and that's basically all I could get done. But what I've been up to is me and my dad, my son Levi, we like to play with these old antique flywheel engines. Hit and miss. Some of them's hit and miss, some of them aren't. But made in the teens, 20s, and 30s. They're stationary power units that were used on farms across the country. Remember, this was times when may have not have been a tractor on the farm, or they may have not have been electricity on the farm. So a lot of these were used for various farm chores, such as, milkers, water pumps, pulling line shafts for corn mills, feed grinders, just various things. Anything that you needed to power unit for, which primarily now use electricity or something else. These things were used, and they were endless manufacturers and ways of getting them. But we've got a couple here that some of ours that I'm going to talk to you about. But on these shows, they have antique tractors, antique farming equipment, antique tools, and of course these engines. And people will display them. You talk with folks, hang out. And part of it's a swap meet. Some folks will be, there'll be some swap meet going on, stuff, buy, sell, trade. Although we were just displaying and exhibiting, we don't. I was looking to buy if I found the right thing, but we didn't do any of that. So what we done is we went out Friday morning. Show's 3 days: Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We went out Friday morning and set up our display and played with our engines, ran them, tinkered on them, adjusted some on them, various things. And then we, talked with folks, whatever. And we spent the night, and then got up Saturday and done the same thing up to Saturday evening, and then loaded up and came home. It's not too far away. It's a local show for us, and it was a lot of fun. It's the first time we had done it in about 20 years, as far as going and taking something and displaying it and everything. And my goal was to take and shoot some footage of the whole show area, get some footage of all the various things there, and then of course get some footage of me running my engines, various things. But every time I tried to do it, I ran into somebody, got to talking, or if I were, even the video I talked to my buddy Randy across the way from us there was talking to me, and I was trying to get the video shot. But anyhow, that's what we done. We ran all 4 of these engines, and this is some of the ones that we have, and I'm going to talk to you briefly about them. You can tell they're nasty and greasy where they've been running. But this engine here is a 1919 Associated Manufacturers out of Waterloo, Iowa. It's a 2.5 horsepower. It is a true hit and miss. This engine was in my uncle's collection, and when he passed away in 2011, I purchased it off his widow, and I gave it to Levi, and we disassembled it, cleaned it up, painted it, rebuilt it, put it on the cart. Very good running engine. It runs real good. It's a nice engine, and we like to play with it. It's not original. It's the parts on it are original. The color of the cart and all that's not. But that's the way he wanted it, so that's the way he got it. You know, we done that. So that's one. We ran HIT. It runs good. We run off of a coil on a battery. It's igniter fired. This engine is a 1926 Hercules Engine Company, 3.5 horsepower. It is a hit and miss. I think my grandpa bought this engine. I was talking to my dad this weekend. He thinks around 1962. And they used it to pull a wood saw, a cutoff saw. My uncle did, Dad's oldest brother, the one that had this engine that passed away. But so it's been around a long time. It's a good engine. It runs good. We've had this motor. My uncle cleaned it up and repainted it years ago, and I've done nothing to it but run it and adjust on it a little bit. That, I don't know that it's my favorite, but if I ever got rid of any of these, and none of them's for sale, but if I ever had to get rid of any of them, that would be the last one to go. That's the first one of these I ever saw run when I was just a little boy, and it scared me to death, just to be honest with you. And but so that's if it's not my favorite, it's very close to it. So we ran that one. This little engine over here is a McCormick Deering made by International Harvester. It's a horse and a half. It's a 1926 model as well. Throttle controlled engine. It's on the original skid. That's the original paint. I bought that engine. It was stuck. It's set up, and I completely tore it down, rebuilt it. It runs like a champ now. Really like that little engine. I ran HIT more than I did any of them out at the show, and it ran good. It ran real good. So that's the horse and a half version, and this is the 3 horsepower version of the same engine. That's a gasoline engine. All the ones I've showed you so far run on gasoline, and this one is the 3 horsepower version of that engine. It's kerosene. I bought HIT. Me and Dad was talking. Well, I've had it not quite a year. I bought it. It looked just like it does now. It had been quote unquote redone, restored, all those good things. But when I bought it, I had to do some work to it. It needed some work, so I tore it down and rebuilt it and fixed the issues that it had, and we run HIT. So those are 4 of our little engines. It's something that my dad and me have done for years, and it was real good to get the opportunity to hang out with him and do it again. It brought back a lot of memories for me, and I think it did him as well. So we're trying to get kind of back into it. Me or him, neither one have what you would call a hobby. He works full time. He's getting close to retirement. I work full time and farm. So we both, I think, could use a little bit of a hobby to keep us from working ourselves to death. But you can see that's McCormick Deering Type M, made by International Harvester, Chicago, Illinois. So like I said, I think we both could use a little bit of a hobby to keep us from going stir crazy. But that's what we're up to. But like I said, I apologize. I meant to get some footage, and I just couldn't. I tried. Like I said, I was talking to people, run into people, and they'd ask you questions, and and I'd run into people and ask them questions or something. See something I was interested in, stop and talk to them. But pretty neat. I will post this video. I posted the other one last night, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So until next time, we're going to be harvesting broccoli tomorrow, trying to get done, and then it's cover crop and fall tillage, and I'm gonna try my best to get a bunch of footage of all that. So bear with me, I'm still fairly new at this game. So but until next time, this has been Adam, Mountain Farmer. Subscribe to us, like us, comment, check us out on Facebook. Have a good day. Bye.